walking across the street, and there's cops standing there, and I'm like, is it cool if I bring this across? And he's like, I don't care.
You act like I know the law.
That's what he said. So, yeah. I don't know. That's actually what he said. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right. Well, then I'm bringing it.
All right. We'll find out.
I got you. You're going to jail. P.I.
Gotcha.
That's how I get my numbers up.
Yeah, that's how the host said. You could take it outside.
Oh, man, that's entrapment.
Got me.
All right. We are back. The After Two Beers podcast.
Do it.
I feel for my buddy Kevin Shook. He's the guy that keeps the lights on literally in this building.
No doubt.
And we were struggling to get going, and I could watch like the temperature of stress.
The gauge, the stress.
Yeah. It sucks, man.
I thought I saw steam coming out the ears.
Yeah, that's why I left him be.
When it counts down to 0 and everything shuts off.
Yeah, it's not good.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
It's just like real life.
But here we are.
Yeah, we're back.
All right. So, do we have anybody watching? I'll take that as a no.
La la.
Yeah.
He's like, there's 4 of us sitting in this room right now.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's go ahead and get started.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2. Welcome to the After Two Beers podcast. I'm Dutch Dalton, joined as always by Kimmy Gibbler.
That's me.
And Michael Summers.
What's going on?
Joining us in the studio this evening in the control room, Mr. Jeremy Shreddy.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, buddy? And Mr. Kevin Shook, along with some other guests that are within the room.
There he is.
If you haven't listened to the After Two Beers podcast or watched us on Facebook or YouTube before, basically, we have a couple drinks and we discuss things that Gen X, that's what we are, what we like to discuss, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid shit in the news.
Yeah, more or less. And then I like to bring up things that I found funny or interesting throughout the day. And I also just like to kind of quiz people.
Yeah.
You know? No, I'm serious. You know, like a lot of shit going on in the world today. You watch all the weather stuff that's going on, Texas, New Mexico, and I'm just trying to be a voice of lightness in the world.
There you go.
A lot of serious shit out there,
Yeah.
right? People just bitching and complaining. Look, Jeremy's wanting to talk
Always.
about it. Oh, are you playing?
So we got this new device in here, man, and it's like a drone, and it's following me wherever I go.
Oh my god,
It's pretty cool.
Got him.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
how it starts.
That's how it starts. I'm telling you, in 10 years, we're all going to have one of those following us everywhere.
Selfie cam.
Yeah, people do it to themselves now.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get started, I want to make sure we do our thank yous. Thanks to all our Patreon sponsors. If you enjoy the show,
Yep.
if you enjoy the trivia, things like that, we would greatly appreciate your support. It's easy to do. All you need to do is go to patreon.com/After Two Beers. And for as little as $3 a month, you can help support this madness. We want to make sure we thank our buddy Kevin Shook here at Global Media. Global Media is doing lots of things here locally.
All
not just,
over the place.
Oh, yeah, not just podcasts, but all kinds of videos and interactive things that you
Yeah.
can do now as
Yep.
far as like...
Drone footage.
Yeah, well, the cool thing is and I'll let Shook talk to it better than I can, but it's cool for me to, like, you want to buy a house, and we want to attract people that are from out of state.
Yeah.
So traditional, like, open houses, it doesn't work unless you can walk through the home. And Kevin does it, and I'm sure lots of people do, but it's so cool. You can walk in, you can literally pan around the room, and you can do that at businesses now and all kinds of stuff. So if you're looking for any of that kind of stuff, Kevin is the guy to talk to on that. We've also got our buddy Jeremy. We mentioned him a moment ago. Fireworks coming up this Saturday at Fountain City. It was like the one that got you started, right?
16 years ago.
Wow.
Crazy.
Sir.
Yeah. My very first time launching those kinds of fireworks, I was with Jeremy and a buddy of mine named Mark Smith. We were sitting in a cornfield. There was just the three of us with a tube buried in the ground. And I didn't know what I was getting myself into that night.
I still didn't either. I mean, that was like the preliminary days of pure fun.
Just explosions coming up.
Yeah,
out of
just
the ground.
explosions and blowing people up.
Now, I, Screw it. We'll just, I'll give you the rundown of the show, then we'll jump right into it. Coming up, I'm going to talk about things that I'm just curious about.
Okay.
And things that I saw on the old interweb this week that I found interesting. We're also going to ask, are people getting too nosy in the world, or maybe is it a good thing? We're going to discuss that. I've got 3 stories that apply to that.
Okay.
Nice. Grandma and grandson out making memories. Now they both may end up going to prison together. Oh, man. Wait till you hear this
We'll
one.
get to spend so much time together.
Yes. Pet owners, specifically dog owners. How many decisions a month do you make based on your life because of the dog?
All.
Oh,
How many? The number. We're going to talk
lot.
about that coming up.
None.
Guy in China had a weird thing in his stomach. We're going to chat about that. And then we're going to talk about adults that make asses of themselves at child games.
Oh.
It came out of
So
Canada.
many.
Been there.
Oh, my God, man. Fucking stupid. Fucking people, man. I almost made it through the whole intro without dropping the F-bomb.
Almost. What we got
Now,
up
before
there?
we get going, we got trivia coming up on the 19th here at the VFW here locally in Richmond on South 8th. Would love to have you stop out and enjoy that with us. Mentioned the fireworks on Saturday in Fountain City. Make sure you tune into that. But before we get going, I mentioned it is after 2 beers. That means we are trying samples of drinks that were provided to us by the bottle shop and Crosstown Liquors.
Yeah.
Why don't you just give us the deets on this stuff here? These shake-ups.
It's called Shake Ups. My good buddy Kyle down there, and he said we have these 8-pack varieties. So you get all 8 cans. I don't know. I think it's 4 cans, so you get 2 of each.
2 of
All
each,
right.
yeah.
And then they're going to be $19.99. They're brand new.
Yeah, all right. So this is lemon. These
I just want to know whether I'm really supposed to shake it or if that's just going to be like.
shake it by the window.
I didn't really say.
Yeah. This is lemon. It's 6% alcohol, not cocktail.
It's a bubbly cocktail.
That'd be gross, right? 6% cocktail.
Hold the tail.
6% cocktail sauce.
I'm think I'm gonna do the blueberry.
That one's not bad. I'm gonna try them all.
Oh,
Let's get them in
okay.
rotation.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
there
do
you go.
it.
Cannonball.
Cannonball, come on.
Oh, nope, don't shake it.
Yeah.
because I just barely jostled it. And
Yeah, man. The
Got
the
some-
jokes that are made the first time people open these things.
Shake up.
Bitch.
Got him.
Ooh, the peach is nice.
Peach is nice.
Peach is nice.
Cherry's not bad.
Ooh, I like that blueberry.
That peach is nice.
Let's try this one.
Oh, I don't know about this one. Just
Cherry.
plain lemon.
I like the cherry.
Yeah. That peach is real good.
That peach is nice.
Lemon's like sprayed on
Yeah.
steroids.
Boy, if Dr. Fauci was watching, boy, he'd be pissy right now
Oh,
the way
I
we're
know.
sharing these drinks back and forth.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's got alcohol in it. It's going to kill the germs.
all right.
Especially if they'd seen your big sneeze earlier.
Oh, yeah. I had the booster. I'm fine.
Lemons.
My blood hasn't solidified yet, like some people think it
Lemon's a
might.
bit
Pretty
much.
good.
Yeah.
You know, it's so
Blueberry's my
funny. Like
favorite.
people are like, "Oh man,
What's
you
that?
had the booster, you're gonna die soon." I'm like, "Well, I hope
I
that's
have
not
not
true
tried the
because then our entire military is dead too."
They're gone.
Yeah, and all the congressmen apparently.
They didn't get nothing.
Yeah, they got the good shit.
Ooh, the peach is nice.
Yeah, the blueberry's the best.
Blueberry and the peach are my fave.
Not so much on the lemon though.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's all right.
Yeah. So
It's
anyway,
kind of like a.
yeah, these bubbly cocktails, they are becoming more and more popular.
Wow.
These are gluten free. They do have real fruit in them. So I don't know. I was getting ready to make a joke about
You're a
helping your
glutton
kids
for
out.
gluten. You're
Yeah,
fine.
no. There you go. Good stuff.
get down there and try 'em.
Thanks
They're actually
again,
not
Bottle
bad.
Shop here in Richmond. Lots of things that you can select from there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
What we got? What's our first
I've
one
got to
here?
figure out a way to
We're jumping.
speed this intro up a little bit. Anyway, This is the most random. I haven't been this excited for a video on social media since I watched all those white folk get beat up on the boat.
I knew her.
I love that one.
Oh my god, that was a great
He
week.
just tosses his hat in the air and says, it's on.
I was watching that dude swim across the water. He clearly wasn't a very good swimmer, but he was down.
He was on for it.
Oh, great one. So the new one going around, I'm not sure if you've seen it yet or not. I made sure Puddin's seen it. It's
Thanks for the heads up.
I don't know if I sent it to the whole group or just to Puddin. It's of the golfer.
Oh, yeah. I'd seen it before you sent it to me.
Oh my god, have you seen the one? It's apparently slow play. The foursome that was in front of the group going pretty slow. One of them was pretty intoxicated, it appeared.
What? Golfing?
Golfing? Yeah, that's right.
People don't do that golfing.
No, they sounded Canadian. That's
Yeah.
Eh?
He started talking shit.
Yeah.
And it's like on the Chappelle show, they used to, when Keeping It Real goes wrong. That's what it was. Jeremy, have you seen this?
It's absolutely hilarious.
Oh, my
Yes,
God.
it is.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I'm sure Shook can find it, pull it up. Basically, this guy has had a few too many. He's probably a hard ass when he's around most folks.
Yeah.
He's talking shit.
Yeah.
And a guy is calling him on it, and the guy's like, I don't want to fuck with you, but I will fuck with you.
Right.
He
The
said,
guy
"Please don't."
turns out to be a former NHL player.
Yeah.
That was an enforcer.
Yeah.
His whole job in life was to beat people up legally.
Knock their teeth out.
Yeah. So the guy comes at him, and
Did he throw his...
Well, he
what
tossed
is
him
it?
in the water
sweater?
first.
he tried to.
Is it
but-
called
yeah.
their sweater?
He
that
beat
they
the
throw
shit
on?
out
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my favorite part of it, the whole video, is if you haven't seen this, make sure you go watch it. As
we're not
he's-
gonna watch it?
As he's punching him, he's yelling "bang."
Bang.
It's like a. Here
Did
you
you just
go.
say pal?
Oh, here you go.
Yo, he lets him have it. That's the best part. He throws him in the water first.
Yeah. So there's the guy right. That's the drunk guy. He's talking shit. He's peacocking right there.
So is he in the slow group?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was the one
Okay.
taking forever.
Yeah. So then that's the NHL player giving him a quick bath. At this point, no punching. Now, can you guys hear the audio in that room? Now,
No.
so here's why
Okay.
you want to make sure you go back and watch it. Now, this guy that right here,
That's it. That's how you
every
do it.
time he hits
Wow.
him, he yells
Wow.
"bang."
The guy getting hit says bang?
No, the guy
the guy
throwing
that's
the punches.
punching.
This guy
Like
grabs
right
him
now.
by the shirt.
Bang!
Bang! Bang! It shoves him down.
Have you had enough?
No, he gets back
my
up. It
God.
comes back after him again.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to know when to stay down.
Tosses him like a
Good
rag
night.
doll.
That one must
Right.
have hurt because that's when
That's
he
when he
decides to give
decided,
it up.
you know what? I just got tossed 10 feet.
But
in the air.
the reason I bring it up too, and I think it was Puddin and I that were chatting about this. Here's the thing: like this shit happens in real life. People get
Yeah.
cock strong real all of a sudden, and you don't know who the fuck you're fighting with.
little liquid courage, yeah.
Yeah, man, I know a lot of people in my life that you get a little alcohol in
Yeah.
them, they become 8 foot tall and invincible. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Well, I saw
Yeah.
like a video, and it's on the interwebs, so I'm not sure how true it was, where a guy kept putting his foot up on the guy's, like, it's on an airplane.
Yeah.
Kept putting his foot up there, and the guy stood up, and he's like every bit of like 7 foot, and the guy goes, "Oh, nope, I'm good. I'm going to move my foot. I'm going to move my foot."
You know
Because he's
I'm
like,
gonna
dude,
switch
I'm
aisles.
telling
I'm
you,
telling
this
you.
is my last time that
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to move your damn foot.
There are too many people in this world that carry guns for you to be talking
Anymore.
shit.
Yeah, we good right
That's the
now.
other
We don't
thing.
need none of that.
Oh my god! When you get a chance, make sure you watch this video. With the look at
so
him
you
right
can hear
there.
it,
He
yeah.
just thinks he's badass. What is it about golf courses nowadays? Too, you're always starting to see more and more videos of guys on golf courses just losing their
I've
shit.
been to a lot of golf courses, and I've never seen a fight happen on a golf course.
This is probably a public course.
Normally, I just see people fighting their own clubs.
Right.
I see them fighting their own clubs.
Bang! Now this guy, and see, here's I give this dude respect. Like he didn't punch that dude; he just pushed him away, and then bang, bang.
Bang!
Yeah, you could definitely tell that was NHL. 'cause
that one
the
hurt
way he's
there.
grabbing him by the shirt.
Those are the best hits he had all day. I promise.
I would have loved it even more if he had like pulled his shirt over his head and
Someone
then
go pick up Ponder. Shooky said it. Shooky said it.
There's a lot of truth there. All right. Now, I mentioned those videos. The other ones, do you guys... it was so funny because as we were coming in, Jeremy was talking about videos that he had seen of gentlemen that were in the Antarctic. that apparently there's a succubus, some sort of hole that
Some giant hole.
this is the
Giant
video.
crater.
This is what happens when you search for random shit like
Yeah.
flat Earth is
Flat Earth
true.
theory, yeah.
Or moon
Yeah.
booms.
Moon booms.
Booms. Yeah, just random shit. So I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen into two that I have really fallen in love with, and now they just keep populating.
Yeah.
And every time I see them, I watch more and more. The first is I love watching a Karen get called out on a fucking video. Oh, it don't matter
The
what
neighbor
they're.
Karens. The
Yeah.
neighbor
All of
Karens
them.
are my favorite.
All
Where it's
of
like,
them.
get
They
out
all
of my
get
yard.
Busted. Yeah.
Get out of my yard.
There's the one of the guy that was they were in a car and the guy was in the front and he tried to get out to bitch at the guy behind him.
Yeah.
But he didn't put it in park.
Yeah, and it goes.
Man, I love watching karma immediately with Karens. I absolutely love it. The other one I'm really falling in love with right now are people that feel entitled. And the police let them
Everyone?
know real quick that
let
they
'em-
are not entitled.
Everyone?
Yeah, you learn that real quick when they put them little bracelets on you.
I saw a lady today. She blew through a police stop. They had because of an accident. They had
Yeah.
to shut the road down, but she was late to pick her kid up from school, so she just blew right through it, and was pissed off when she got arrested. And she's like, "Well,
What do you
I had to
think?
pick my daughter up. She's waiting on me up the street," and just blew right through it.
Yeah.
I love
I mean,
it.
and they're being unsafe about it.
Well, yeah, but that's the whole sense of entitlement. You are the most important person in the world. The
Right.
world revolves around you and only you.
Same people.
I'm
that-
glad you guys are seeing this. It
I
does
know
revolve
people
around
like
me.
that.
That's what I'm telling you. They're everywhere, man.
They are
Same people that
everywhere,
blow
man.
through school bus stops. Oh, that pisses me off.
That pisses me off.
Man, there's a bunch
Do you
of
know
them.
that any kind of four-way stop pisses me off, especially in this town? Like, people are like, oh, roundabouts are going to be terrible. I'm like, no, it's
No,
not.
they're
I don't
not
think
bad.
so, because at four-way stops, nobody knows what the hell to do.
I usually
and
just
it
go
drives
anyways.
me crazy.
Yeah. People are dumb. That's why I say we'll never have flying cars. These people can't drive. I don't want them above my house in a vehicle that may drop something on my house.
Negative. Nah, stay away
That's
from
the
me.
dumbest idea ever. Giving these people the. Can you imagine living in
Oh,
Ohio?
I'm sure. I
There'd be
guarantee
shit
that
dropping out of the sky every 45 seconds.
the technology is there. They're just like, these
Yeah.
people are not smart enough.
They're
to
not
use it.
capable.
There are certain things we don't need access to. One of
Yeah.
which is flying
Flying
vehicles.
cars
I have a
as well.
niece that I wouldn't want her to fly from one side of the street to the other. I'm telling you, it's just not good. All right, now here.
Which one?
Yeah, it's not important.
J or K?
She knows who she is. All right, let's jump into the after two beers part. This is the discussions that we get into. And I'm going to leave this one open to both discussions by anybody watching, you as well, everybody
Yeah.
back there. The question is, are people too nosy today? And it's interesting because as the public, we are constantly told now, if anything looks odd,
Yeah.
just report it.
Yeah.
Right? And you always hear about it when it works out great. But it doesn't go great
Not
a
a
lot. Right?
A lot of the time,
Right?
it's not right.
So I've got 3 stories tonight specifically about this. And I want to get everyone's reaction. 1 is going to show you that it was a positive.
Okay.
2 is going to show you, people are fucking nosy.
So we're 2 for 1?
Yeah, yeah. Now I've got somebody sitting in that room in there that I know very well. That
I think I can guess which
yeah,
one.
she loves to. She always assumes like shit's going strange,
Yeah.
right? And I'm always like, maybe shit ain't going strange. Now there is a
Maybe it's supposed to
proper
be like that.
balance, right?
There is a proper balance.
All right. Well, these and here's the beauty. Yeah. Here's the beauty of these. These all actually happened within the last week.
Oh, nice.
That's I can't even make this shit up. Sometimes these shows write themselves.
Yeah.
All right, here's our first one. An American Airlines flight was diverted back to San Juan, Puerto Rico, after a passenger misinterpreted a text message they oversaw next to them. A passenger saw their seat neighbor receive a text message that read RIP and assumed it was a threat to the flight. A spokesperson for the American Airlines said the flight, which service was from San Juan to Dallas-Fort Worth, had to return back to San Juan shortly after departure due to a possible security concern. The flight landed safely, and law enforcement inspected and cleared the aircraft to read apart because it was just a text message that the person received because they had a loved one that had passed away the day before. And because somebody was a looky-loo sitting next to them on their phone, looking at shit that was none of their business, and saw R.I.P. And then, they had to, like, nonchalantly tell a flight attendant without letting that person know. If they had said, hey, is everything cool or whatever, they were, oh, yeah, I had a family member passed. And then everybody would have made it to Dallas on time.
Right.
Or it'd been like, what the fuck are you looking at my phone for?
Well, no, the truth of the matter is, what if that made them actually late to the calling?
Oh, right.
Funeral.
Well, they don't care.
They don't care.
That's
it's all about them.
Oh, my God. But it's so funny, like here in the city of Richmond, and you're seeing this more and more everywhere, and it makes a lot of sense. They have encrypted all of the radio calls from the local police. Whereas in the past, you could, like my dad was that guy back in the 80s that had the scanner that sat next to him on the couch.
Yep.
And he's like just sitting
around.
there. Yeah, it was like cops before cops came around, right? Well, they've had it in a lot of these communities.
They're going for a drunk driver right now.
Right? People love to know this kind of shit, and it's just funny to me. We are a voyeuristic society, and we love to know the shit that's going on, and this is a case of it. Somebody would just happen to be overlooking.
But then sometimes I just really like to just mind my own damn business because I don't want involved.
Well, you know what? They did you guys ever watch the show? I think it was ABC that did it, or maybe it was NBC. But it was What Would You Do?
Oh, yeah.
Where they would present situations where someone was creating a ruckus of some sort. And they were trying to see what the average individual would do in said situation. And it's very interesting to me because this is exactly what this is, right?
Right.
This is an example of someone that if this had been an issue, they'd have looked like a hero.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Well, now you look like an ass. Thanks.
Right? It's amazing. Oh, my God.
But thank you, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you are on a plane.
And then if you're the flight attendant and the pilot and everything, you have to turn around now.
You have to.
Because
you're obligated.
The whole and I just found out this week you don't have to have your shoes taken off at the airport.
Not anymore. They've
No?
decided to stop
Yeah.
that. Yeah. After 20-some years.
They got tired of stinky feet.
Can't hear you, bro. Still nothing.
Nothing.
I got nothing in my headphones.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I remember that show you're talking about. It was the guy that wore a suit, and they would put people in situations like a kid would get hit, and like Kimmy said, I just don't want to get involved, and they just wouldn't. So you would either get involved or you didn't, and then everybody'd freak out, and they'd rush in and like, hold on, and talk to you about the situation. But I remember that.
Yeah. You didn't want to be on that show doing shitty shit. Like the Chris
Shitty
Hansen.
shit.
Oh. If you saw,
Yeah, nobody wants to be on that Chris Hansen.
you never want to meet Chris Hansen on television.
Hey, can you have a seat for me?
Speaking of which, here is another one.
Uh-oh.
46-year-old Jesse Lawrence Hale was recently treated at a hospital in Logan, Utah for an undisclosed ailment. Now, after he was treated, he accidentally left his phone behind. Well, it turned out his phone had an interesting background picture. The hospital workers found it. They called the police. Turns out his phone was loaded with underage porn.
Oh.
They would have never known because his phone was locked, but this fucking idiot had one of his images as his wallpaper. So, like, looking at my phone, it's child porn.
The first picture, you turn it on. It's right there.
Yeah,
Before
you
it's
just hit
even
the
unlocked.
power button. You're like, oh, I want to see
Your
this.
lock
I bet he
screen.
was an idiot and it just was like
This guy
the random pictures as your background
Kevin's
or something.
not looking that one up, guys.
Nah.
No, please don't.
I'm
No,
sure they wouldn't
I'm
show
good.
it
He
anyway.
gets what he gets.
Apparently, they saw it on
fuck
his
that
lock
guy.
screen. They reported him last Thursday. He got arrested after he walked into a police station on Monday and asked about the phone. Hey, man, where's my phone with all the child porn on it?
Yeah, why don't you come back here and have a talk with us?
Yeah. He claimed someone sent him a photo and said he should have deleted it. He also said it would be nice to pay a fine or take a class instead of going to
bet it
jail
would be.
because he wouldn't survive in there. They don't do well, chomos in jail.
No.
No, that's that's the one prison justice I think we're all okay with a little bit. They got a warrant to search his phone. They found 20 illegal photos on it, and at that point, he asked them to not tell his mom. He said he's got family in the area, didn't want them to find out. Again, his name is Jesse Lawrence Hale.
46 years old, lives in what area?
Utah. They booked him on suspicion of sexual exploitation of a minor. It adds a felony. And he left his phone. How the hell do you put it as your background saver?
Dude, that's what you...
So there you go. There's an instance where someone
It was
saw
actually good.
Right.
And it turned out as a positive.
Yes.
Right? Except for him and his mamaw now, or his mom. He's going to get grounded.
He's definitely
He's getting more than grounded.
Oh, man. He's going to have an interesting time in jail. It won't last long.
They will blow out his O-ring.
They're going to give him something good.
I about shot makers through my nose. That was pretty good. All right, here is our third scenario. This is my favorite of three. This is so classic. Like, oh my God, this is an ice cream truck driver in College Station, Texas, was in the middle of a busy day last Tuesday when a random guy attacked him.
Oh, shit.
The attacker was a 42-year-old named Michael Valadez. Valadez? How do you say that?
Valdez?
I can't even read
there's
that.
two A's.
Well, show me where I'm looking.
Right here.
Valadez.
Valadez.
Yeah.
Valadez.
All right, that was pretty close. He told the cops he saw the driver acting suspiciously. That's always my favorite. Some of those are my favorite Karen
Was he
videos.
stopping and talking to
They're very
kids?
suspicious.
He was, as a matter of fact. He was
Well-
acting suspiciously. Here he is. This is
Okay.
this is the Avenger here. He saw him asking for their phones and punching numbers into it. That does sound a little weird, maybe, right?
That's okay.
He assumed the driver was some sort of perv, the kind that leaves their phone at the hospital.
Yeah.
So he punched him multiple times and threatened to shoot him, and then took his phone. Turned out, though, the driver wasn't a perv at all. It's just 2025, and he accepts Apple Pay.
So he was helping the kids.
The kids weren't using their phones to give numbers. They were using them to pay for their ice cream. Police determined he wasn't doing anything illegal or inappropriate. Now, Mr. Valadez is facing charges for robbery.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he stole his phone.
Stole his phone.
Stole it.
Technically,
And unlawful possession of a firearm. Now, here's what I love about this, right? Both this story here and the lady that, well, we don't know that it was a lady, but it was probably a lady. That
on the airplane.
On the airplane.
That was probably
it is. Let's be honest. But anyway, this is why I got called misogynistic one time on this show.
What?
Yeah. I got a whole hateful email about it. Anyway, this is an example of if this guy was a perv, then he's
It would've
solid,
worked out, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But he wasn't. He was just getting paid.
Paying for my services there, bud.
It reminds me of the Big Worm.
Big Worm.
I want to
Big
know what
Worm.
the ice cream truck driver
My
looks
money.
like. Yeah, maybe you had some better goodies, and it was a different type of deal.
That's true. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of truth to that. Do you think people are too nosy?
Sometimes, yes.
I mean,
Fuck
sometimes.
yes, they
I mean,
But other times, I'm like very thankful that they are.
See, that's the thing. There's the line. What's the line?
yeah.
When do you think, all right, this is over the line?
When it involves me, right?
When it's something that I do.
Oh,
That's what I just said,
That's
yeah.
right.
Leave me alone.
Oh man, like it's interesting to me because like we said, there's a lot of crazy shit that goes down in the world, and a lot of people are stopped from instances of doing bad shit because someone took the time to reach out and say, "Hey, we probably shouldn't ignore
Actually
this."
stood up, yeah.
But I don't know. You got to use a little logic. And then if it works out for AJ and I, if one of us is too far on one side, then the other one balances us out.
I'll take it to the other way.
Yeah, if you always think people are fucking around, don't hang out with other people that people think are always fucking around.
Right.
They're gonna go call the law. Like, have you ever called the police on anybody driving down the road?
Oh, I've wanted
Yes.
to.
I have.
Have you really?
Yeah, I have.
I've never done this.
Yes.
Apparently, so
For
you have.
safety reasons.
No, I've
You
wanted
have.
to.
Safety
It
reasons.
was
I've done it a
safety.
couple
Yeah,
times
this
for-
car was
Yeah.
all over the place.
One fell
like-
asleep while they were
Yeah.
driving. They ran off the road and hit a ditch while I was on the phone with the police.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you help him out and say, man, I'm sorry, but you're going to
kept
jail?
driving.
You kept driving.
Yep. It was some lady. She was cracked out or something, and it
Well,
wasn't.
what
like
if it was a medical
just-
issue?
Yeah, no, it was bad.
You don't know that it wasn't. And I'll
Correct.
I'll tell you this. My father, he had an accident when I was a kid, and they were convinced 100 that he was drunk. He was a DUI, and it was blood sugar. I mean, he never drank, and it was just his blood sugar had dropped, and same kind of
Crashed
situation.
out,
Yeah. And then it was funny because I remember my dad said once, they come up to him and everything. They kept asking him how much he had to drink.
Yeah.
And so, but we all jump to conclusions on certain things, and
Yeah.
why didn't
Well,
you
and that's
stop?
my thing is that I'm like, if that were to happen to me, what if my blood
She
sugar
didn't
was
crash that
low?
hard. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just. I've been following her, and I was on the phone with the police, and she was like, I don't know. It just looked like it was drug use because she was just kind of like woozy, and then like hit her head, and she's like bouncing back and forth.
Well,
and was
that's also
it
blood
was crazy,
sugar.
dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I called the cops.
But when she hit the wall, you're like, fuck, she's
she
good.
hit a wall, she hit a ditch. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like
You're like, it's on her now.
But you know what? At least you called because there's
did.
some people that just be like,
they passed.
Now watch this
they were
happen,
there,
yeah.
So it wasn't like a big deal.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
I wasn't being nosy.
She's
Hey, talking about being nosy.
Yeah.
Every year during fireworks season.
I want to bring that up, actually.
Many people that are nosy coming out trying to see what we're doing. Like, it's so dangerous. Like, stay back. You need to go away. Their kids come running up. We got wires everywhere. We got gasoline bombs, explosives. I mean, at any given point,
Fun
somebody,
shit.
yeah, somebody could blow up.
That they really
but they
shouldn't
want
see,
to
though.
see, and then they want to sit on top of you. Like, it's just like,
I want to actually.
You cannot.
I'm glad you're on the show, Jeremy, for a million reasons, and I mean this sincerely. I love this guy, and he also isn't afraid to talk about shit like you two can be sometimes. So I enjoy that. Now, Jeremy is here locally. It's somewhat of a legend. He's the goat of fireworks, of explosives. Right? You've been doing shows around the community now for almost 2 decades.
yeah.
I mean, if you think
almost.
about it, man.
I'm old.
Yeah, you are old. And this weekend, or this past weekend, you hosted the fireworks here locally at Richmond. And you had an issue that you and I chatted about offline with the finale.
Yeah.
But then you also had an issue with a fire that broke out at the end of the first half.
Yeah,
right?
we had a fire,
Right?
a dumpster fire, and a finale chain issue. So
Yeah. So, I mean, it's life.
yeah, things
Right?
happen.
Now, here's the wild part for me. We were watching it at a group of people's house, and I've seen enough of your shows. I'm like, well, that finale, something went wrong. You could just
You
tell,
know.
Yeah.
right? But the wild part is it goes back into the nosiness thing, right? It's all about how people love to just chat about shit that they don't know nothing about, and just love to bitch and moan. People just love to piss and moan, man.
oh yeah.
And you had a lot of people, like, as soon as the show was over, they would create headlines in public forums that just said, what do you guys think of the finale?
Yep.
And then
the
they
fireworks,
were,
yeah.
Yeah. And
My favorite were the dummies that were like, oh, that's what our tax money went to? That's not tax money, you dumbass.
That's the other.
They're
Your taxes don't
donation
pay for
funds.
that
It
shit.
is absolutely crazy.
It's all
what they input
donation.
on there.
It's
Yeah.
all donations.
Let me, and I want to ask you, because you would know better than anybody on this topic. All your product comes from China.
Yeah.
Have you started to see the tariffs impact the number of...
It's crazy. So
So it is. So
Oh, yeah.
So in fairness, the tariffs aren't a good thing for a small business.
no. We paid 20% more on our consumer products this year. So what happened was the tariffs got up to like 147%, but they only got, it depended on when the container came in. So like, as those tariffs were going up and down, they would either refuse them or take them. Some took them, some didn't. I heard there was a total of like 11,000 containers that
Got
they
shipped
said no.
back, yeah.
They're not doing it. But some took them, but
wow.
they couldn't decide what they were going to do as a firework company. Are we going to sell it to you at this tariff fee, or are we going to just make it a simple fee? But next year will be the true tell sign of what's going to happen, because they're behind over there. There's no space. All those containers are sitting. Are the tariffs going to impact that or not? There might not be fireworks next year. So if people didn't buy up or have extra fireworks, there might not be enough to go around.
Well, I'm not going to jump onto the old "what do you think of the tariffs" bandwagon, because I mean tariffs. I'm not even going there. Regardless, I would have to assume, getting back to where this all started, that impacts the show as well.
Yes.
When you're given a set dollar volume and the price of goods go up, and you're only going to get that volume, especially to Kim's point that it is publicly funded through donations.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
all
if
donations.
people don't donate.
Yeah, we have to pay for that increase. So like we usually try and pass that on. So like, but some shows don't. You know, if they're set on a $10,000 show, they're only going to spend $10,000. They don't care if a tariff, tax, whatever. They're going to stay right there. Well, then I have to adjust for that so that you don't get the same show that $10,000 paid for last year.
The year before,
So that it is very difficult to adjust and do that. So a lot of people this year, I had to put the tariff fee at the end, and I was like, hey, if you want the same show as last year, this is your tariff fee.
Well,
so I had to charge that.
Let me ask you then, small business. You know, I mean, you are the definition of a small business when it comes to this. So you have a fear then that you may not have a job next summer.
Yeah, we might not be shooting. It's going to depend, because what'll happen is all your big guys, your Rozzies, your Grucci's, the guys that do Disney, the Reds, all those guys, they're going to buy up all the product in the market because they got the money and the power to do it. So us little guys that do displays, they might have a monopoly because you can't get the fireworks and they already bought them. And it happens every day. Like there's certain things I want to buy and I'll go buy it and they're like, oh, sorry, Rozzie bought 50 cases of it, sold us out.
Oh, geez.
So it's like, you know, and they just, you know, store it. So people like me, I can't buy like that. So yeah, there is a big fear next year for fireworks, but I mean, we're good this year, but next year we don't know.
Wow. Well, we'll drop it there because that becomes a political discussion next.
We did that enough last time.
We don't
But
wanna
hey,
go
back
there.
to the forum though. When you were talking about, I got on there and I don't usually get on there and comment because it doesn't do any good. But people were so upset about the finale and about like what they were paying, who wasn't paying, this and that. And I just said, you know, we like opinions, good or bad. It makes me better as a company and as a person. And I said, and then here's what happened. We had a fire at the dumpster that stopped the show in the back when they were shooting. The fire department shuts you down. They have to put the fire out, and then we can't shoot shells while they're putting the fire out.
Right.
So that stopped there. And then I had to adjust on the fly. That's why on the hill, I tell people to go to the hill. I had to shoot something to keep it going until the break. So we were about a 4-minute off. Then it goes to the second half. We're trying to shoot the show, doing this and that. The finale chain, which was it would have been epic if it would have all went off at the same time, is a time chain. So the time chain was supposed to be instant or 1 second delay. They are actually 8 to 10 second delays. That's why you see multiple finales going off 8 to 10 seconds later. So I had to put all that on there because it wasn't, you know, like Dalton said, people are nosy. They're complaining. They're upset. People are arguing with each other. It doesn't do no good. I usually don't comment on there, but I had to say something. That way people know what actually happened, you know, instead of speculation.
Shit happens.
Yeah, and we never had that happen before.
Every occupation and everything in life, shit happens, and sometimes things aren't exactly.
But then I go to the bank today,
intended.
and the lady's like, "This is the best fireworks show I've ever seen in my life."
Yeah.
And do you want to tell her, you ain't seen very many shows then? Cause
I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, it was awesome. And I was like, well, I appreciate that, you know, but
it's still way better than what we used to have.
Like, I tell you about these podcast shows. I'm like, man, they can't all be fucking Grammy winners.
I know.
Like, you know, like this one right now is still touch and go.
Touch and go.
Yeah, we may or may not get another Patreon sponsor.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going after this story. So anyway,
I'm your next Patreon sponsor.
There you go.
There you go. You're a good man. You know what? And that's the thing. I love that when people love to complain about something, they provided exactly $0 in funding towards.
Right.
You know, it's like, hey, this free show I just watched sucked. It sucked. Why wasn't it better?
Right, yeah.
Why would I donate now? It sucked.
Right. I was sitting right behind them, and I accidentally got hit by something coming out of the air. No shit.
We're going to make up for it Saturday. How about that?
I'm looking forward to it. Make sure Gibbler shows up.
I'm working on it.
Here's a story out of the great state of Arkansas.
Arkansas.
New details have been released about a deadly crash that unfortunately killed 2 Arkansas sisters in Logan County on May 30th of this year. The 2 sisters were from Scranton, and they were driving southbound on a what are you laughing at?
Sorry, you say Scranton, I immediately think of The Office.
Oh my God, I'm reading a story about 2 sisters that died.
I'm sorry.
What kind of sick bastard are you? Holy shit.
Oh, sorry.
It's not funny yet. Stop.
No, sure. It's not,
Sorry.
This one never gets funny, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just fucking with you. Anyway, these 2 sisters from Scranton, Arkansas were driving southbound on Morrison Bluff Bridge on Highway 109 around 11 p.m. when their vehicle was rear-ended by a 2011 Chevrolet. The impact reportedly forced their vehicle across the center line where it collided with an oncoming semi-truck, and it killed them both. Now, here were the original details. On June 5th of last month, Arkansas State Police announced the arrest of Ian and Martha Phillips. At the time, Ian was charged with 2 counts of manslaughter.
Okay.
His charges have been upgraded to second-degree murder.
Wow.
According to the affidavit released by prosecutors on July 8th, so just 2 days ago, Ian was allegedly driving approximately 155 miles per hour.
Holy crap.
When he hit the victim's vehicle, which was driving 53 miles per hour.
Wow.
I got to assume this is like 27. So like just a 2-lane road, right?
Yeah.
And he's doing 155.
Like, was he trying to, like, drive his DeLorean into the future
Oh,
or what?
it gets worse. He hit the victim's vehicle when it was doing 53. The force of the collision reportedly caused the Arthur sisters, who were to accelerate to over 90 miles an hour before they hit the semi-truck head on.
Wow.
Now, Martha's manslaughter charges stem from the fact that she allegedly supplied her grandson with the Chevrolet because at the time he didn't have a driver's license.
Oh, wow.
He's
So they're getting hurt too?
Oh, well, it gets better. And this just came out on Tuesday this week. The arrest for Ian and Martha were released detailing new events. The affidavit states that Martha traveled with Ian to Missouri to buy him a sports car, which she allowed him to drive back to their Scranton home. Reminding you, he doesn't have a license. She said that Martha was aware of Ian's reckless driving, including a time he fled from police on a side-by-side when he took her vehicle without permission and allegedly wrecked it in a field. Now, Ian's sister reportedly told officials that Ian had said he and Martha were racing back from Fayetteville. The affidavit also states that that the kid bragged about gapping the grandmother the whole way back and said that Martha was maxing out around 120 miles per hour.
Holy jeez.
Good Lord, Mamaw.
Yes.
Wow.
So this young kid was doing 155 and the grandmother was doing 120, and she bought him this car and he didn't even have a license. I don't really know what the discussion point is other than just this is the world we live in, man.
What the hell?
Bragging.
Grandma will get it for me.
Oh, my gosh.
Fuck.
You know, there was a story, I think it was out of Texas, where a kid got off on a crime because it was entitlement. It was that whole, like, I've been given everything my whole life excuse. And the judge let him off. I bet you they were friends. What do you think?
So he became even more entitled.
Yeah. Ian and Martha are scheduled to make their next court appearance tomorrow at 9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grandma and grandson are going to prison together.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, that's weird.
Good for them.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the fastest you've ever drove in a car?
I think maybe 120.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been that fast.
No, mine's about 95 that I've been driving.
Yeah.
Now, I have been in a car that was over 100, and I was not comfortable with
Not
it.
too thrilled with that.
Yeah. You've had
I
an
said
interesting
pull over
car
and I'm
accident
getting out.
story.
Couple. Yeah, one. Big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Tried to fly. Didn't work out too well.
No, you flew.
We flew for a little bit.
It's the landing.
Yeah, that
Gotcha.
landing we didn't stick. We didn't stick too well.
Man, you know you hit hard when it blows the button off your shorts.
Yeah. Knocks the fucking button off your shorts. You're like, never mind, guys. We can go home. I found it.
Oh, man. You gotta love when they make you crawl into the back of the ambulance and your back is broken.
Yeah, they did that. Go ahead and hop up in there. I looked down. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I about fall out because I can't step up, so they just pushed me up.
Wow.
Yeah. Well.
And then Reed puts me in an MRI machine that caught fire on the last person. They're like, "We're gonna go ahead and try it, see if it works.
Oh my God.
If not, we're gonna have to send you to Indy." I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm good. Send me to Indy." No, we're gonna try it anyways. I was like, "Yeah, whatever."
If this doesn't work out, you can visit our burn unit.
Yeah, no shit.
Though we don't have.
Yeah, yeah, that's all. Same night.
Good times. All right. How many of us own dogs?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
A new
Lot of them.
report says that the average dog owner makes 27 decisions a month based upon their pet. The average dog owner supposedly cancels social plans at least 4 times a month because their dog can't go.
Nope.
And
never.
they typically cut plans short 6 times a month.
Nope.
I
You know-
mean, like, my uncle wanted us to stay the night and, like, hang out for the whole weekend, but we've got one dog in a crate, and
You have a roommate, though, right?
yeah, but if he's got stuff going on, it's 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. No, I will say
Like-
sleeping over is a little different. We have 2 dogs. You know, it's funny to me what I've learned when it comes to dogs. People that don't have kids react to their dog's needs way
Right.
differently than a person that has
Yeah.
kids.
I agree. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because fucking them dogs out.
Yeah, well, fuck, I got
I
a
fed
doggy
them.
door.
I fed them.
Yeah.
They went out. I'm good.
Right?
I mean,
Now, how many times a month do you? I mean, like, I know for sure, JP has been like, man, I can't go because Jolene hasn't taken a shit in the last 2 hours.
Oh, I was late to my event today by 10 minutes because.
Are you serious?
I mean, it wasn't like I had to be there at a certain time, but I was like, hey, running a little late. Jolene wouldn't take a shit. Still outside with her, trying to get her to poop before I leave.
It's funny to me that you
but
know your
because I'm
dog's
gonna-
DM movements.
Well, she has to do it in the morning, and I'm going to be gone for 5 hours before anybody's home. So
Yeah.
prefer her to not to do that in the crate. So.
oh yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The report also compared how ownership changes based on whether or not. Oh my God! It literally says this. I should have read this. Whether or not people have or have not children. That's
There you
fucking
go.
hilarious. Not surprisingly, people without kids are more likely to spoil their dogs and consider their dogs to be children. They're also more likely to drop money on treats, toys, and fun things.
I still do that anyway.
Higher quality pet food, dog beds, dog furniture, personalized accessories like engraved tags, and monogrammed blankets.
Not monogram blankets. No.
I don't have the monogram blanket, but we do have like the monogram collars.
I still buy them treats and toys. I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
Jolene has a
That
Bark
hard
Box
ones.
membership every month.
Yeah, I've had that. Especially when they're young, they chew everything up. You need new shit every time.
Yeah, I don't know how many beds we went through with our dogs.
Oh, and it's like she's on the expensive dog food because her breed, they tend to be allergic to like chicken and beef. So
Oh, nice.
I have to do the salmon and certain dog foods, and
All
it's
right.
$90 a bag,
Oh, damn.
2 a month.
Dog eats good. All right. We got 3 more stories. I'm going to go through these really fast because, well, intro took too long. A man in China showed up at ER, sweating, pale, and clutching his stomach. What doctors found inside him sounded like the gnarliest horror movie ever. A 33-year-old patient arrived at the hospital with severe abdominal pain. His stomach had gone bored hard, and they were prompting for an emergency imaging. A CT scan revealed something bizarre, to say the least. An object appeared to have pierced his intestines
Holy cow.
and entered his abdominal cavity. Now, I'm telling you, if you never had a fear of shit before, this is probably the one. You may want to turn the show off. Doctors rushed him into laparoscopic surgery, and that's when they found it. It was an eel, alive,
what?
swimming among his organs.
Oh, nice.
The creature had completely bored through the man's intestinal wall and entered the abdominal cavity, putting him at risk for
death.
Had he swallowed it, or had it gone the other direction?
Surgeons used a clamp to extract the eel, then stitched the puncture site in the colon. And flushed the entire area with saline. Apparently, this gentleman, somehow, he must have slipped and fell on it.
Up his booty hole. Put an eel in his booty hole.
The eel went into his intestine or his colon and then ate a hole in it and then was just rummaging around in their stomach. Can you imagine being one of the doctors that has to pull this live eel? Like, what do you do with the eel then? Do you let it go and you're like, man, I saw some shit? You know what I mean? Nah. Apparently, this is pretty common out of Asia. This has surfaced before. Other fish, other aquatic creatures making their way into places they shouldn't.
Where was this at?
This was in Asia. This was China specifically.
China. Okay.
These are the people that ate bats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, they really ate the bats.
But they're putting shit up their bung.
Yeah, well, and here we do it with
everywhere.
mammals. They do it with aquatic things over there. Yeah, gerbils and baby
and
mice and a
whatnots.
condom. And,
Yeah, whatever.
you know, I've heard stories.
Yeah.
Strangely, like I already said that part. All right, there you go. So there you go. Keep eels out of your asshole, and you won't have to worry about them being in your belly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on a limb and say it wasn't electric eel.
No. Man.
No, just good old booty eel.
The man fully recovered. The image of the living eel swimming through someone's gut will likely stick with the hospital staff for a long time.
You think he went, do you mind if I can take that home with me? Put that in a jar?
Oh, my
He said it's clean, right?
Right? You put that in some
I heard
formaldehyde.
about the sterile solution you put on it.
I'm going to go ahead and take it with me.
Put some armor or anything around my colon, can you? Just in case. Here's speaking of stuff going into someone's asshole that shouldn't.
Nice.
Emergency room personnel had to be ready for everything, and this is including a situation on June 7th. This is the good old state of Florida. A stabbing victim was brought into the emergency room of the Orlando Health Bayfront Hospital. They were in need of surgery for an injury that the man's and then he ended up getting arrested. This is why. Michael Cornelius O'Neill was the victim of a stabbing. He was transported to the hospital, as I mentioned, and he was in the emergency room in need of surgery. While the surgery prep work was going on, a registered nurse located several items located in the man's rectum.
Damn near killed him.
Rectum. Damn near killed him. According to the arrest affidavit, the RN located a crumpled piece of tinfoil, a lighter, a glass pipe, a burnt Brillo.
Oh, jeez.
Man, this guy had a lot of shit in his ass.
No doubt. What's he going, camping?
Right? Oh, man, it sounds like he's getting ready to do some cooking. Inside the tinfoil were several pieces of a white rocky substance, which tested positive for cocaine.
What? I did not guess that.
The surgery was fortunately successful. No, I bet you they didn't let him take that into jail with him.
No.
He was charged with possession of a controlled substance for cocaine and the possession of drug paraphernalia.
You know, that'd be an aluminum foil. Like, if they were to put you in an MRI, would that just like?
No, it's not magnetic.
It's not magnetic,
The
right?
CAT scan would be the one that it pulled him.
That might hurt a little
It
bit.
shoot through your rectum like an eel in China. Man, this is kind
You know
of
what?
the.
That's gonna be like the new phrase. Like, if you've really got to go to the bathroom, you're like, "Ooh, it's like an eel in China."
Oh man, right? Oh,
I
it's
got
like
that eel in the ass.
It's like a crack pipe in Florida just sticking out my
Right?
asshole right there.
Ooh,
Here's
like
the
a
wild
aluminum
part
foil.
about our hospital here locally has a police staff
Yeah.
on site.
Yeah, on site.
So if you go there with anything drug related, you're in trouble.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
What a way to convince people to stay home and OD. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, he didn't know. Well, obviously, he's not the brightest bulb in the
right?
drawer.
Like, man, you get to three.
Yeah.
Well,
I got stabbed. I got to
they
go to the
have
hospital.
Narcan boxes now, so you don't have to go to the hospital. Just go get your Narcan.
There you
I'm
go,
going to
man.
hide this. I don't want to leave it in my pants pocket. I'm going to put it in my prison pocket.
Right? I think I might get stabbed. I better put this in my ass
Right?
real quick.
I,
I have a feeling he did that after he got stabbed. He's like, ugh.
No,
I'm going to need that later.
No, I think if you had it afterwards, you probably would have smoked it because of the
Oh, yeah.
pain.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
know.
That's why he's going to need it later.
I don't know. I can't imagine thinking, man, I just got stabbed. I got to go to the hospital. I better stick
My
this
first
in my
thing is-
ass.
No, I
Shove
don't think
something
he
on my
was
ass.
like wanting to go to the hospital. I think he's like stabbed, laying there, and going, "Oh shit, I got to do something with this stuff, and I can't move."
Yeah. Maybe. We should reach out to him.
Nah, I'm good. I'm
Cornelius.
Good. I'm
Cornelius.
Good.
You don't hear a lot of
you might-
Corneliuses
Hey,
anymore.
this is gonna be one of those
French
points
and
in
Indian
times where
War.
I mind
French
my
and Indian
own
War.
business.
There you go, buddy. All right, here's our last one, thankfully. Yeah, this isn't going to be a Grammy winner. This is Richmond's fireworks show right here.
Oh,
Burn!
Come on, that's funny.
The
Man.
show was good. The finale.
Back to the French and Indian War.
We got a French Indian War topic here.
No, you know what? I feel for Jay because, here's the thing about these things, right? You fucking care, man. And you're your own, like when this shit, I'm my own worst critic. And when we do something that fails, I don't need to be reminded of it because I promise you I've already beaten myself up 12 times about it. And that's the thing, like, man, keyboard jockeys. Everybody gets on the internet and isn't afraid to throw shade anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But we as a country, we haven't evolved to that yet. Like, I used to work for people from Germany for 10 years. And I'm going to tell you right now, they are not afraid to tell you exactly how they feel. But here, you can ask somebody, like, you guys are making 70 pounds of smoked meat. I promise you this, not one single person will tell you it sucks. Right? Because that's who we are. Now, it may be good. Right? But here's what...
maybe.
Yeah, that's my
Bitch,
point.
please.
You
That
don't know,
shit's good.
girl. You don't know. But my whole point is, you really never fully know in the United States what people really feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can ask them their opinion, and face to face, they're going to sugarcoat it. But that's the thing with social media now is you're starting to see people just be as blatantly open and honest as possible. And we as Americans, we haven't, been able to grasp the fact that people are assholes. Right?
I think
So on
more
this
and more.
event page, they're going to be like, I mean, the tournament was fantastic, but I don't know about that chicken.
I think more and more people, though, are starting to tell people how they really feel.
That's what I mean.
It's getting crazy, but face to face, like blatant. And I think that's why you're seeing so many hostile shit going on.
Yeah, people
Man,
are used to it.
I'm telling you, the thought we'd rehearse the show, that was such a lead into our final
But you
story.
know what? But would you rather somebody be blatantly honest, or would you rather be like, I mean, that was great?
No, I'm going to tell you right now. No, and it's my favorite. There's a movie. Not Hardball. It's the same guys that did the film. The Big Short.
Okay, yeah.
You've seen it?
But the housing crash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a line that they put up on the screen at some point, and they said it's anonymous. They don't know who said it, but it's one of my favorite quotes of all time.
Yeah.
They said, honesty is like poetry, and most people fucking hate poetry. Right? We don't want to hear shit unless it's positive. So when you say people, no, I don't think people do.
So like in your your yearly review or whatever, would you rather them just like sugarcoat it, or would you rather them be like, we think you're kind of sucking.
Well, see,
We need
that's
you
the
to
thing.
step up.
That's why if you work for Germans for 10 years, you are
you'll
not
know.
afraid.
You already know.
They're
And
gonna-
there's no such thing as constructive criticism because
Yeah,
it's still criticism.
that's not but that doesn't mean it's not constructive criticism. Is more or less it's someone that's trying to provide, like, hey, love the chicken, but
Add a little more flavor.
which really means don't love the chicken.
Make it less dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But if they just said your chicken fucking sucked, that's just criticism. But constructive criticism is like, hey, you spice it like a white person. Like, throw some shit in there. That's constructive criticism.
You've had my cooking. That's not true.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why people in our families don't live long.
That's true.
Oh,
We
my
got the
aunt,
flavor.
Oh, my Aunt Judy used to cook mashed potatoes with 2 sticks of butter.
Holy cow.
Paula Dean.
Yeah, shit was delicious.
I bet it was.
I'm telling you, she passed. Everybody in the family lost 10 pounds.
God love her.
Oh, I do, man. Miss my aunt. All right, here's our last story. This is talking again about people that just don't know how to keep a filter on in public. A 53-year-old man in Ontario is facing charges for allegedly threatening a child during a soccer game earlier this month. This is all true.
I believe it.
Man, this shit happens everywhere.
Everywhere.
I've been researching here
So in
lately.
Canada, they call soccer.
Yeah. They're not Europeans.
Ish.
Well, no, they're pretty much North Americans.
Yeah.
I think.
Except for the French Canadians, or
Well, but they're still
French Indian Moor.
They're still Canadians.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's
Sorry.
true. People in Quebec they're anyway.
Quebec.
Yeah. The man was charged with one count of uttering threats at roughly 10 p.m. that day. A youth soccer game was underway at that's probably why it's so fucking late.
No shit. 10
At a
p.m.
field around
drunk.
Dufferin Street. The man, a parent of a player, allegedly uttered a threat against a youth on the opposing team. This was like 11U and under.
Oh, jeez.
Right? Like
Why
maybe it
would
was
you even do
13U. These were young people, right? He was arrested and charged. And I looked it up because I was curious. What did he say to this kid?
Right.
Right? This 11U or 13U kid. He said, I'm going to fucking stab you.
Holy cow.
No.
Yes. Because soccer is a big deal in Canada, apparently.
Apparently. Like, why?
He was
why
definitely
would...
blatantly honest.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He's like, I don't need a social forum to tell you that I want to stab your fucking kid.
You're killing us. I'm going to kill you. Why?
Oh my
Why?
God! Well, there you go. That is the world we live in today, buddy.
Jeez, oh Pete.
People get a text, somebody's honoring their family member, and you get a free trip back to Puerto Rico. It's
Right.
there we are. Anyway, not the funniest show we've ever put together, but certainly interesting, I think, in some aspects.
Right.
Thanks again to our buddies down at the Bottle Shop here in Richmond
Yes.
providing these shake-ups.
Deliciousness.
Good.
I will say 3 of the 4 they were brutally honest on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 of the 4 are really good.
Yeah.
The peach
Lemon
is amazing.
Was just ish.
Peach and blueberry.
I think it's lemon. I think they struggle to make lemon good in anything.
It's kind of like if you like Sierra Mist or if you like Sprite or if you like 7-Up. They're all a little bit different,
Little
but
bit,
they all
yeah.
kind of suck.
And you know I love watermelon. Can't stand watermelon flavored things.
Same.
See, I'm the opposite. I hate watermelon, but I like watermelon flavored things.
Oh, I know.
Hate watermelon.
I can't stand watermelon.
Really?
Absolutely.
And what about
not.
grape not actually tasting like grape ever?
Grape,
not
no.
nothing. Not anything. Go ahead.
Man, what's the world coming to?
Nah, no.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
There we go.
Go ahead.
All right. Thanks again. Make sure you stop down and pick these up. These would be good on like a boat.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like maybe you and your white friends are going out and you're going to be racist and get beat up on the dock later. But these would be the drinks before you got
I'd
beat
be
up.
too drunk and happy.
Just make sure you don't go over the side.
Yeah.
Flat Earth. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Make sure you support us on patreon.com/after2beers.
Yeah.
Make sure you support our buddy Kevin Shook. If you're looking to do these kinds of things, or maybe you've got some property you need to sell, or maybe you have a business here locally, you want to set up some sort of like social interview, or maybe like just what is that? Oh, you're already looking at the
You
picture.
already got the picture.
Oh, my snot rocket's on there. That's amazing.
Chasing sweetness and laughs.
Oh, and there's the ice cream truck. Oh, I love this show, man. Oh, no, put that back up there.
I love it.
I was gonna say, I'm really digging
yeah.
your hair there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in to After 2 Beers. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure you go back and look at some of the old shows. You can get those on YouTube. Facebook has a new policy. They only keep them for 30 days. So if you want to go back and look at old shows, or if you go to iTunes, Spotify, Buzzsprout, you can listen to all of our shows all the way back to the ones that we kept.
About the French and Indiana War?
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's some we did not keep.
I am sure there's some that discuss the French and Indian War many moons ago.
Better kept that one.
Yeah. Well, shit. What do you mean that one?
right?
It was the entire history segment when I tried to have you and Kim doing it. Anyway. All right. We say it at the end of every show, and it is without hesitation the most important thing we say. And it's simply this. We talk about it on the show a lot. The world's tough, and people just make it more and more tough on each other. They like to just piss and moan. Lots of pissing and moaning out there. And it can get down on some people. It can wear you down a little bit, especially if you're just trying to do something for the public good and people just throwing shade.
Yep.
A lot of haters out there. And all I'm saying is if there is a person in your life that you feel like the world's just getting to them, maybe they just don't seem like themselves or down a little bit, maybe you know they're going through some tough shit. It's we all do it. Do me a favor. Reach out to them. Just ask them how they're doing, how they've been. Invite them to the show. Make sure they go watch fireworks, because Fireworks are like pizza. Even a bad fireworks show is kick ass.
Absolutely.
Because there is no such thing as a bad fireworks show.
No.
Unless you're the guy that's holding it when it goes off.
Yes.
Then it sucks.
It's kind of
I would assume. You better hope it was the other hand. All right. Make sure you follow us. We'll be at trivia here in a few weeks. And I guess without further ado, Puddin', Gibbler, we will talk to them all next time.
After 2 beers.
Wu-Tang.